Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you watched my last video you would know that I did the mum tag, or did a mum tag, my own. I tweaked it a little bit and I announced that I am actually pregnant. So today, instead of just doing like a normal pregnancy update, sometimes I'm like, what do I say? What do I say? I'm gonna do a pregnancy tag because why not? And obviously I didn't get tagged in it, but I just thought it's easier than trying to think of things to say. I can just answer someone else's questions. Number one is, how many months am I? And I am I'll be nearly 6 months, almost 6 months. How was your family reaction? So we actually told our families on Christmas Eve. We were going to wait till Christmas Day, but some of the family members couldn't be here with us on Christmas Day. We could only see them on Christmas Eve, so we decided to tell both families on Christmas Eve. My family to be here Christmas Day. And how it actually happened was I went out to greet them outside. They'd just gone to Dan Murphy's, which is a bottle alcohol shop, you know, beverage shop here in Australia. Anyway, so they'd just gone there. They just left there, came here. My brother got out a cider. I think it was a passion fruit cider. I can't remember. My brother's like, oh, here, Stacey, try this. And I was like, no, I can't. And he's like, no, yeah, you can. I was like, no, I can't. And he's like, you can't? And I was like, no. And he's like, oh, are you pregnant? I was like, yes. And then my sister's standing there and she's like, oh yeah. And they're like, oh. But my sister-in-law was inside, so Rob's like, come in here, come in here. So we went and told my sister-in-law. And he goes, oh, tell Tara what I said what you said when I asked if you wanted some cider. And I said, I can't. And Rob's like, and why did you say that? And I said, well, because I'm pregnant. And Tara's like, I knew it. Like, because they all guessed it, because I knew that we wanted to have another baby pretty soon, so they guessed it. They didn't know exactly, because my brother goes, oh, I knew you were going to be due soon. I was like, due? And he's like, yeah, due to have due to start trying again and be pregnant. I was 13 weeks on Christmas Day, so I was like, yeah, in about 6 months I'll be having another baby. And Rob's just like, how far along are you? And I was like, I'm already like 13 weeks. And he's like, whoa, you kept that a secret. Because my family knows, and nearly everyone that I know knows I can't really keep a secret for myself, like my own personal secrets. I can't keep secrets very well. So like my brother's like, whoa, you kept that a secret, so good. And I was like, yeah, surprisingly. And then for David's family, we went over there. I made them a slideshow. All the kids, like all my husband and his sisters when they were younger and growing up, and then when we got together and had Caleb, and everyone's weddings and everyone having kids and whatnot. And my sister-in-law was actually pregnant. She's had a baby now, but she was pregnant as well. So at the end of it, I was like, coming soon, baby Wilson. And then like I was like, the end. And then like another title came up and I was like, but wait, we missed somebody. And then I had baby Millward and the ultrasound picture. That's what I did. And but they were all like, oh yeah, we guessed it, we knew, because we knew you started trying, and they knew that I'm pretty fertile, so it happened. They all guessed it, but they were just waiting. David's mum knew that if we were pregnant we were going to announce it at Christmas time, because I knew that we like to announce it at significant events. Thing like our Lewis, we announced it at our wedding. Like they had guessed that I was pregnant, so it wasn't really a shock for them, but they were all happy. So number 3, do you know the sex? And yes, I do. We found out 4 weeks ago, I think, and we had a gender reveal. David actually found out at the ultrasound. I was looking away. It was so hard not to look. So David's seen the ultrasound and he's seen what it was. And then the next day they went out, got the balloon from the shops, like got the big black balloon that we popped. And then we had all our family and friends over, and I popped it. Caleb actually popped it, and blue confetti came out. So I am having another boy. So number 4, what did you want? Everyone always says, I don't care what it is as long as it's healthy, and that's the same. Like I would really like to bring a girl into this household. Apart from the cat, the dog, I'm the only girl. So I would really like to bring a girl into the household, but I love my boys. Boys are very loving, and Lewis is such a cuddly boy. So like, as much as I would love to have a girl, I love my boys no matter what. So I was just all for whatever was going to happen was going to happen. And if I could choose, like if I had a choice to choose boy or girl, I obviously would choose girl, but I don't have a choice. So I got to have a boy, another boy. Number 5, do you want more? And yes, I would love to have like a football team. Like I honestly thought I would have 2, like when I was younger, or like teenager. I was like, I'm gonna have 2, that's it. Like I wasn't gonna have any more. That was my number. But like from Caleb, having Caleb was so rewarding, and I love children and I love being a mum, that like I just want a lot. So like 5 is my number. I would love to have way more, but realistically 5. For David, it's realistically 3, but you know, I gotta try for that girl. Number 6, biggest craving, and I honestly haven't really had that many cravings. I've gone off sweet stuff really, like I still have them for soft drink and stuff because I need like the fizziness, which I'm gonna start drinking soda water and lime because I used to do it all the time and it was so more refreshing than having soft drink. But I've kind of gone off sugar. I don't really like lollies anymore and all that. Spaghetti on toast, I've really been liking. Okay, so 7, best part of being pregnant. I answered this in my last video, but the best part of being pregnant is just knowing that you're going to be bringing this wonderful little baby to life. You know, feeling them kick and move, and knowing that you're going to bring this beautiful baby into the world. And also childbirth and delivery, like that seems weird, but I absolutely love labor and delivery. Like that's like the best part. I think that's the best part about being pregnant is, for me, is having that labor and delivery at the end. Like I wish 16 weeks to go so quick just so I can hurry up and be in labor and have a baby. Just because I love it so much. Like I'm weird, okay? I'm so weird. But the pain is so rewarding in the end. Like your pain, it's painful, yes, like horrible pain, but it's so rewarding in the end. Okay, so 8, worst part about being pregnant. I also answered in my mum tag I did, and not being able to have soft serve ice cream because I love my ice cream. I love being able to have caramel sundaes, and when you're pregnant you can't have soft serve and that sucks. So that's that is honestly the worst part, you know, on top of all the morning sickness and sore back and Lewis, I got crazy headaches and that, nothing else mattered but my soft serve ice cream that I was going to have once I had the baby. 9, names picked out. I guess I mean, is the name picked out? Yeah, we've got a name picked out. Well, 2 variations of the names we like. David's on one side, I'm on one side, so we don't know. We're on the fence about the name. Like, we know that I picked out the name and David loved it. And then when we had our gender reveal, my brother made a joke about, you know, was joking about it. And now David's like, oh, I like that way of that name. And I'm like, you're confusing me now. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're until we finally decide on which variation of the name we're gonna have. We're not gonna announce it just because we're just gonna wait. But we had heaps of other names picked out. We had like Finn, Jasper, and Caleb loved Finn because at his kindy there was a kid called Finn, and I was like, yeah, but Finn is one of your friends' names. Do you want to have a brother that's got one of your friends' names, or do you want to have a brother that has a different name that one of your friends don't have? Can you not shake the camera? So yeah, we've got like 2 variations of the same name. We just don't know which one it's gonna be. Who will be with me during labour? So David's gonna be with me during labour. 11 is birth plan. Yeah, I kind of have a birth plan. Like I'm going, you know, I would like to have a water birth. I didn't get one with Lewis because things happened too quickly after my waters were broken, which I have his like labour and delivery down below. I have his labour and delivery story already on the channel, so I'll link it down below if you want to go check that out. Like my birth plan is to try and labour for as long as I can at home, like I did with Lewis, and you know, when I know, because you know this is my 3rd child, so I kind of got an idea of how things are moving on now. I know what pain is good pain and what pain is, oh, you can wait a little bit longer pain. I have a good idea, so you know, when I get to that point, then you go to the hospital or get in the shower or bath, whatever, you know, depending on how dilated I am. And I kind of just go from there. Like I try and have a relaxed and quiet labour just so I don't stress myself. And if I'm calm and relaxed, then hopefully that will make the baby calm and relaxed and make the labour all smooth. You know, realistically, probably not. Doesn't always happen, but in my case, it has happened both times. So number 12, will you film it? I would like to, but the hospital that I go to a public hospital, but it's a birthing centre in the hospital, so it's kind of like private in a way. And you have to get what's the word? If you want to film it, you can have photographers in there, but if you want to have a videographer or someone filming it, you have to get approval beforehand through Queensland government. I don't know how it is. You have to get pre-approval to film that. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I would like to, but maybe next time. You never know. I will definitely, hopefully, be taking pictures, and I'll Snapchat it too. I'll do some Snapchatting, so I'll leave my Snapchat down below. Number 13, natural or medicated? Natural. With Caleb, I did have morphine, but it honestly, compared to Caleb, and that was just for my back because my back was so intense. So like the morphine was just to relax my muscles in my back because it was so intense. But looking back on it, it absolutely did nothing. Lewis was completely natural. I was in the shower and in the bath and walking around and that. But yeah, it was completely natural, and I loved Lewis's labour. Like, I loved Caleb's too, but the back labour sucked. But Lewis's labour was all front labour, all amazing in the bath, whatever, you know. It was good. That's what I planned for this one too. 14, scared about labour. No, I'm not scared at all. I love labour. Like, obviously, if something had gone wrong in a past labour, then yeah, that would maybe scare me a little bit. And if it was my first, I wouldn't know what to expect. But no, I love labour and I love delivery. And I love the reward of having a baby. 15, what do I look forward to after pregnancy? Having a baby. Having the baby at home. And being able to have caramel sundaes. Oh, that's so bad. But no, I love caramel sundaes. It's good, delicious. Oh, just ice cream, I like soft serve in general. Like when we go to Sizzlers, I can actually eat so much stuff, you know, because you can't have a lot of things when you're pregnant, you know, deli meats, all that kind of stuff. So just being able to eat normal food again, whatever I want, whenever I want. Obviously within reason, I don't want to get fat. But yeah, just being able to eat normal foods again. 16, breastfed, and hopefully yes, if I can. Caleb, I couldn't breastfeed, and now looking back on it, I think he was lip tied, because looking at his little skin bit underneath between his lip and his gums, it's really like tight and closed, and the skin comes down to here, like right between his teeth. Lewis was lip tied and tongue tied. We got that all fixed up, but he still fed pretty good. Caleb, I could only feed for like the first 4 weeks, and then he couldn't get a good suction. He couldn't get a good latch on. And like, you know, it was my first time being a mum, first time breastfeeding. I didn't know a lot of things. I didn't go to a lactation consultant, which if I did, they could have helped me and they could have realised that Caleb had a lip tie, but you know, you learn. And so with Lewis, I was very determined to feed, because it's a lot easier breastfeeding, so much easier. You don't have to worry about bottles, formula, you know, sterilising, all that stuff. You don't have to worry about it. You just have to pop a boob out and there you go. There's your bottle right on your chest. So yeah, hopefully this one too, I get to breastfeed at least, you know, for the first 6 months, because it is so much easier, especially if I go visit family and that, or, you know, just visit David's parents, which live half an hour or 20 minutes out of town that way. I don't have to worry about taking any bottles or anything like that. I just have to take, you know, nappies, some wipes, some change of clothes, because, you know, previous motions are great. So yeah, definitely breastfed if I can do it. You know, some people can't, some people can. I couldn't with Caleb, I could with Lewis, and maybe hopefully with this one. 17, plan to work or be a stay-at-home mum. I haven't worked since like actual in a shop, like actual worked, like paid work for six years now. Like I've done like some weddings and stuff on the side, just like as like a little hobby. I've done some makeup for weddings, and I've done makeup for like people's events and just like random makeup stuff. But I haven't gone actual into paid work for 6 years. Yeah, I am planning on doing some courses. So I'm going to do a nail course, going to do my makeup course, because I am at the moment self-taught. But I'm going to do my nail course first. I'm going to do a lash extension and tinting and brow tinting and facial waxing and that kind of thing. I'm going to do all those courses, and set up my own beauty studio. So that is my plan. So hopefully I will be working, but working for myself. I will be my own boss. I'll have my own hours. I will work for me. And that's what I've wanted to do. Like you know, when they say that when you leave school, what do you want to do? Like I didn't know what I wanted to do. And now since being a mum, I'm like, I love being home with the boys, you know. So if I could have a job that I choose my hours, I'm very flexible. I can choose if I want to work all day, or I don't want to work at all, or I want to do one client of either like nails or lashes or something a day. Then I can choose that. I can make it myself as flexible or not as flexible as I want. So that's what I'm planning on doing. 18, will you make your own baby food? I did start with Lewis, like I tried, but then he got to a point where he just didn't like the consistency of it. He preferred the consistency of, yeah, so I made my own food towards the start of when Lewis started eating. Like he had Farex and breast milk and that kind of thing. He mixed in together. Like that's what he started having as his cereal. He had that twice a day when he started eating, once a day, and then twice a day when he started eating more, and you know, we went from there. And then I started doing like steamed apples and pureeing them, and pumpkin and potato and that kind of thing. I started doing all that, but I started trying to do like meat and veggies and that kind of thing, and he just didn't like it. Like, you know, whatever. And chicken and stuff like that kind of thing. It's like some things he did like. If I did like apricot chicken, I think it's because there was more liquid in it and it was a bit more, not as thick. But yeah, he got a bit fussy with the consistency and like the thickness of it, so he liked the pouches better. And then now he just eats what we eat. Whatever we eat, he eats. Number 19, do you have nursery ideas / themes? Yes, I want to do like the woodland adventure themed nursery, like, you know, with arrows, and I've got a few like wall stickers that I want to buy. Like there's one with like a bear with, and he's like got, you know, the Indian feathers, and then like a bow and arrow and stuff like that. Like, not a bow and arrow, spear, I think. Like, you know, there's heaps of cool little wall stickers that I want to get. And like he's got, because Lewis is still sleeping in the cot and all that, because he's still very little. So my sister-in-law has given me her cot and change table, so it's actually like just behind the camera, and it is all white. So I'm going to do white and grey, and then white, black and grey with a couple of pops of colour throughout, with like, because I think the arrows I'm going to get for the wall, like the wall stickers, some of them are blue and teal and that kind of thing, so there'll be pops of blue in that through them, and green. So yeah, that's my plan. I haven't really looked into it too much, because for now Caleb's still in the room that's going to be the nursery. He's going into this room that's behind this wall. So until then, I'm just going to keep on going on Pinterest and getting ideas for things. But I will be doing a nursery tour. But yeah, that is my pregnancy tag. So just keep in mind, I didn't really lose too much weight after I had Lewis, and I also had a lot of loose skin because I had a lot of fluid with Lewis, so there's a lot of loose skin down there. So I don't really want to show my whole belly off, but I will like tighten my shirt around my belly because there's still a little bit of loose skin down below. Okay, so this is my belly at 20, I'm just going to say 24 weeks. I'll do it like 24 and then I'll do 26 weeks. So this is my belly for 24 weeks. And it's still pretty small for like, Lewis I was like, you know, maybe I was, maybe I wasn't, maybe it just seems like I was a lot bigger. But I just feel like I'm so small. But yeah, that is it for my pregnancy tag, which is my 24-week pregnancy update, mainly my first update of my pregnancy. And it's taken me a while because I've only just got like all my makeup and stuff down here. I've just got some new editing software for my husband's computer, because my computer still, like, it's been a while. But anyway, so I've just got my editing software and that, so like it's taken a while, but I'm finally getting there, and I'm finally prepared to do like put in the hard work and make my channel hopefully something good. But if not, you know, it's just a hobby for me. I love filming and I love talking to the camera and strangers that watch it. So so yeah, if you would like to do this tag, then I tag you. So if you don't have a channel or can't film, don't feel like you need to, just write it down below and I will read it, and you know, let me know how you're going. And if you do have your own channel, then I tag you to film it and link your video down below, and I will go ahead and watch it and we can be pregnancy friends. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you want to follow my pregnancy journey, then don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to update like every 2 weeks. I'll do like the 2-week mark, hopefully. That is it for the video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time. Bye!